Where are we at?
We're at the, I forgot what it's called.
Prison. We're not.
Prison.
No, the prison's next door. We're at the Kansas African American Museum today with Wendy and my sister Elizabeth, and we're going to go in and check it out. Hold on, Wendy, turn around. Let me see your shirt.
Oh.
I'm not a regular mom. I'm a Kansas mom.
They wanted to build a church. It was Second Baptist Church. The reason why they had Second Baptist Church is because First Baptist Church was for whites only. So black people could not attend that church. So they wanted to build their own church. They had about 250 to 300 members of their church. But before they built this building, they had just a really small house. So they had to do their service outside. Well, in 1908, they wanted to work to build their own church. And that's what they did. And they built this church. But I have to ask y'all a question. Does this building look like the building we're in today?
No.
Just tell me the difference. What's different?
One.
Sorry. Look at this building. Did y'all see the little castle things?
Yeah, also with the pillars too. There's a lot less pillars out there than there is there.
Absolutely. That's a good point. So they finished construction of this building in 1911. But before they could do any type of services in this building, before they could host any church services, the city came into this building to evaluate it. They wanted to inspect it to make sure that it was safe. But when they came in here, they realized that they said that it wasn't. They deemed that the building was not safe. So the congregation either had to find a new building to go to or tear this building down and make a new church. Well, we're standing in something today, so y'all can assume that that's what they did. So they raised about $75,000. And this is in 1911, so I don't know if y'all know, but money appreciates with value. So $75,000 in 1911 is not $75,000 today. How much do y'all think $75,000 in 1911 is today? If you could guess, I'll take 3 guesses. 100,000.
400?
400?
1,600.
1,600, okay. Absolutely.
100 and 100.
100 and 100.
If I have to
Can
guess,
you hold this?
7. Oh, what?
Mama, can you hold it?
I'll tell you one more.
If $7,500 now to buy you one car, I think back then that could buy you like 10.
Yeah, absolutely. So $75,000 in 1911 equates to $2.3 million today.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so the church worked together within the community and within their congregation and the people they knew to raise this money to build this church that we're in today. So they finished construction in 1917 and they flourished in this church. This was a really big church in the state of Kansas. Well, a lot of stuff happened in this community and a lot of things were changing, and it was called urban renewal. That's a big term, but what that meant was that there was a lot of policies from the government that was buying up different places of the black community. And so they wanted to turn this building into a parking lot. The city, they wanted to buy this building and turn it into a parking lot. But this woman right here, her name is Miss Doris Kerr Larkins, and she went to church here. She sang in the choir, she played the piano, she played the organ, and she was also a community activist. And when they tried to tear this building down, she said no. She said, we're not gonna let y'all do that because this is really a big part of our community, or the community that we once had. And we wanna find a way to protect all the documents, the art, the policies, some of the notes and things that they accrued in this community when they were building it. They wanted to find a place to do that and host some of their organizations. So that's what they wanted this building for. Well, she pleaded and she pleaded, and they were working to put this building on the National Historical Register, which were protected from demolition. But while they were doing that, the city pulled up with a massive wrecking ball. Ball is? A wrecking ball. So they pulled up with a wrecking ball right outside of this church. And Miss Doris Kerr Larkins is known for standing on these pillars, standing on the steps as she protested. So she could have got destroyed by the wrecking ball, but she was willing to stand out there on behalf of the building. So they ended up leaving, and they didn't come back for a number of weeks. And during that time, they worked to get this building on the historical register and then protected it from demolition.
So our tour guide during this time was Brad. He is an amazing, amazing man, full of lots of information. If you guys go check out this museum, be sure to request a tour with him because he is full of stories.
That's where you get the term Buffalo Soldier. And so
he taught us all about the African American history when it comes to the Civil War, how the Black Belt beginnings, how the downtown district was formed and created, and different African American owners. He shared about the history of a famous baseball game that took place in Wichita that is just an absolutely amazing story. He shared so many things, and it truly captivated the kids' attention.
did y'all see the chair? That chair is made out of beads.
Whoa. Really?
Yes, it's a fully beaded chair. These sculptures, these are wooden? Beaded are made out of different things. Some of them actually.
So this one's fully made out of beads. You see that, Lily? All the little beads there?
Pieces in here are original pieces. They all come from different countries in Africa. Probably Holland. I think it's Holland too. I never touched it. But they would put this mask on in order to connect with their ancestors.
Joshua, isn't that phenomenal? They're currently working on building a whole new facility for this museum, so it is going to be so much bigger, so much better. It's going to be sad to see it moving out of this historical building. However, they are bringing the stained glass windows and many of the original pieces with them to the new museum. I wish I could show you in a vlog how amazing this experience was, but truly what made it amazing was the stories from the different people, was getting to hear the history and getting to see my kids engaged in it. I would definitely recommend checking it out for yourself and checking out with the Sunflower SunPass app. See you on the next adventure. Bye.